Welcome back to At Home with Shani. Today we're talking about one of my favorite parts of hosting, which is the drink station. We're prepping for the holidays, and I wanted this little space to feel elevated and effortless, a place where my guests could just walk up to and serve themselves. So let me show you what I'm thinking. All right. So first things first, I start with my base, which is this bar that I built to anchor everything, to make everything feel clean and intentional. So guests know, like, okay, that's the drink zone. That's where we go for drinks, right? This also is a bar cart that I had on hand. And I just thought it would be a nice addition to this bar, and it gives me the opportunity to put more sophisticated things, right? Because the kids they're probably gonna look at this and be like, oh no, that's not for us. This is more so for like my husband and his friends, and people who just would prefer something that's more, upscale, if you will. I also utilize riser. I decided that I like the idea of having a riser and you can't really see it, right? So these are just like some cake stands that I had. They're acrylic, just to give me some dimension, right? I don't want to have everything just placed here where is no added dimension. It's flat, and so I didn't want to do that. I definitely want things to give the eyes something to look at, even though it's just a drink station. And I know once people start using it, it's not gonna look anything like this, but either way, for me, first impressions are everything, right? So you want people to come in and feel like, okay, this is someplace where I think I'm gonna have a good time. Well, me anyway, that's just how I feel. Also, I want to make sure that I have enough, or not even enough, but different variety of glasses and drinks and stuff, for just something for everyone. So we have wine, we have champagne, we have whiskey. I have some sparkling water. So different things take, I guess you're supposed to use different type of glassware for different things. And I'll also have hard plastic for like the kids and stuff. I have my wine glasses. I have different types. I have my champagne glasses. I have some stemless ones as well as some with stems. But I just think the stemless ones over here, they just look so good. Like, they just look so nice that I said, no, these has to go out on display. I don't even drink champagne, but for those who do, I wanted to make sure that they had something that is like, okay, that's chic. I like that. And I also have some stemless wine glasses. I have two types. I have just a regular where it just looks like they just took the stem off. And then I have one that's a little shorter and fatter. And I think that you could even drink whiskey out of this. It's just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to have a certain type of glass to drink whiskey, but you can drink whiskey out of this. It's very fat on the bottom. Water, whatever you want. I have it on the table right now with the intended purpose of filling it with water. I have martini glasses. I don't I don't know how to make a cocktail, but I'm pretty sure one of my guests, they can get a cocktail together. I just want everyone to come in and feel welcome. Feel like, okay, yes, there's something here for me and I want to come back. My ambiance. I have my little flameless candles because I don't like candles with flames. I only like, if it does have a flame, it's more for scent. So maybe like, that 3-wick Bath and Body Works or something like that. Like right now I have these little pumpkin shaped candles that smell like pumpkin. So I'll light those for a minute just to kind of give that aroma around the house. Oh my gosh, it just smells so good. But that's as far as I go with like the flame on the candle. Flameless is the way to go all day, every day for the rest of my life. I don't know. And then I have my little lamps. Like, I feel like I'm in a real I'm in a real bar. And I want my guests to feel that. I want them to come in and be like, oh, okay, I can get into all of this. So that's my thought process. That's my thinking around my drink station, to have my base so that I have an anchor, make it intentional so guests know exactly where to go. use risers to create different heights for things, just to give it some visual interest. I make sure I have different glassware for everyone. Garnishes, I will put those out. I have some nuts here just in case, you know, some people like to snack while they drink or talk. I have an additional bar. This could even just be like for overflow. Like, even if I decided that I didn't want to put all these fancy things out, I could just use this for like cups and napkins. But it's just a great addition to have for the bar. So I'm glad that I was able to pull that out of the attic. I'm super pleased with how everything has turned out. Okay, so this is my little retreat moment. This is the moment where I take a second, take a deep breath, to enjoy the calm before all my guests start coming in. Hosting, it could be a lot. A lot goes into hosting, but it's so much fun, and I love it. Like, I love it. Every year, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm stressed. I have all the thoughts, all the feelings, but I keep doing it because I love it. Like, I love to make other people feel happy and welcome and warm and thought of, right? So yeah, this is just my little moment to just woo before it all gets crazy. So that's the plan. The holiday drink station, everything is all set. So let me know in the comments what you will include in yours if you are hosting, or if you are being hosted, what it is that you will want to see in a drink station, or really just any part of the hosting process that you are going to be a part of. And as always, thank you for being at home with me. See you next week.